There it is. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Greg from Team Hybrid BMX. So I'm chilling here with little Maverick Man. Say hi. Say hi. So we're hanging out. I was trying to decide how I was going to start this video because you guys haven't seen my face in probably, I think we're going on 6 months. My apologies, guys. It's just been very hectic being a new father, as well as the fact that my internet was off for a while. Rocky, really? You guys squeak during the video? Can you squeak that somewhere else? I don't want the ball. I don't... You want to say hi? You want to say hi? He wants to squeak the ball. He wants to squeak the ball. You want to squeak the ball while I'm trying to do a video? You want to squeak the ball right next to my foot while I'm trying to do a video? Let me see that ball. Let me see that ball. Silly dog. Anyways, guys, sorry about the squeaky ball and the notifications. This is life, though. This is life in my household. So... You mind? I'm trying to make a video. Can you not squeaky right now? Anyway. So, sorry about the squeaking, but Rocky's not going to stop squeaking. Anyways. So, pretty much what's going on, guys, is I've been busy with the family and stuff like that. And I didn't have internet for a while. Some really awesome things have happened, as you guys will see. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out a bunch of clips. Not in any particular order. I'm going to try to keep them in the timeline as far as like in the succession that they happened and what things happened during that time. Because I did ride a little bit where I could. I'm actually supposed to go riding tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. I'm supposed to go down to Jamestown and ride an indoor park. I got a bunch of new parts for my birthday, which you guys will see in this video as well. And a bunch of other little surprises that should be pretty fun for you. So, I hope you enjoy. Maverick, say bye. Maverick, hey. Hey, looky. Say bye. Bye-bye. Later, guys. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll catch you on the flip side of this. Later. Okay, so if you guys have been... Sorry about the mess. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that this back rim is very troublesome. It's got a really bad hobble in it. Like, you can even see it right there. But I had the big, fat SVS... duo tire on here, and what it was doing is, because it's so wide, it was rubbing against the brake mount here, and as soon as it would get even the slightest bit lopsided, the back wheel would start hitting that, and it would cause a lot of friction and problems. So when my mom was in town, she was really awesome and offered to buy me a new back rim. Now, I didn't quite explain to her what that entailed. I explained to her that I needed a new back rim, and she asked how much it would cost. I told her it would cost about $100. Now, obviously, if you guys know the BMX industry, that doesn't include the hub, that doesn't include spokes, that's literally just the rim itself, which, not a big deal, right? Because, okay, you get the new rim, and then we teach a new lesson on how to, you know, maybe wire this up. Here's the problem with spoking it up and lacing it myself. I don't have a truing stand. So because I don't have a truing stand, the real big issue with that is I can't tighten the spokes correctly. And the issue that entails with that is that if it's not trued correctly, it'll do the same wobble, and then I'll end up with another bent rim. And don't want that to happen. So I'd have to go to a bike shop. What that would entail is about $60 worth of work. That's how much, typically it's $60 to $80, depending on what bike shop you go to have a wheel laced up. Doesn't matter the size, doesn't matter what it is, that's just how much it costs. Okay, so right there alone, I'm looking at $160 just to buy the rim and have it put on the wheel with a hub that I'm not really crazy fond of. It's okay, it's doing the job right now, but like, look how bad my spokes are already. Like, I guess they're not horribly bad, but there are some spots where my spokes are literally just like I can flex them, dude. Like, I can flex the heck out of my spokes. But anyways, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that it just wasn't that cost effective. So my mom still ended up sending me a $100 gift card to get a rim. But I texted her back, and I didn't explain this good enough to her when she sent me the gift card for the rim. I didn't explain it good to her enough that like it would cost more like $200 for a full complete wheel that still wouldn't be the one that I wanted. So that being the case, I decided, you know what, $274 for a rim is ridiculous, I think, personally. And this bike, I bought it, let's be real, guys. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, if you haven't, if you're a new subscriber, or not a new subscriber, but a new viewer, please think into subscribing. I know I haven't had a lot of content lately, but I'm going to be getting back on my ways again. I'm putting some new content out there. I just have to get my internet back so I can start making videos again. But anyways, guys, if you haven't been to this channel, if you have been on this channel, you know this bike. I bought it originally, frame, forks, bars, wheels. And pretty much the only thing that was missing from this bike was cranks and pedals and a sprocket. That being the case, I bought it for $50. $50, and it's a Kink Gap XL from, like, I'm making a guesstimate that it's probably like a 2014 maybe, a 2013 even. I'm not 100% sure on its age, guys. I just know that it's an older bike. It's probably about 5-6 years old, maybe even older than that. Either way, it's still got the integrated headset. I mean, it was still a good bike. For the price I paid for it, it was insane. I mean, $50. If you guys haven't seen my used BMX Isn't Bad video, then you'll totally understand. But I thought to myself, you know what, I have this $100 opportunity. I can either save this $100, I can either go buy the back rim and then spend another $60 and have this guy lace it up and then not know if that hub is going to go soon and then have something else break on this bike, because this is a decent platform to build on. It's not a bad bike, but it's not a great bike either. So I remember when I was growing up, I started with a brand new bike. I started with a DK 6-pack and I built off of that, and it was great to build off of because it gave me time to save up for the next part that I needed to buy. Whereas this bike, it seems like every time I turn around, I'm having to replace something. Like, for instance, the pedals are already ready to be done. I mean, this side is totally ground off on this side. The cranks are good. The sprocket is probably ready to be done, honestly. It was on a different bike before it was on mine. I'm not missing teeth yet, but the teeth are getting really small. And it's just getting to that point. The hub is really loose. The front hub is not even sealed bearings. And just watch this for a second. Real quick. Watch. And we're dead stop. That's not good. That's a bad sign. That means the bearings are going on that rim. The headset's good, surprisingly. The headset bearings are good. The forks, I think, might be a little bit bent. I know the bars are bent to death. They were bent when I got them, and they're the stock bars, and they're junk. They're total junk. My grips are done. I've gone through 2 sets of grips, but that's on me. That's not a big deal. That's like, I consider grips and tires to be a consistent maintenance thing, as well as pedals, really. But it's just the stuff that I've had to put into this bike in order to make it what it is and make it a decent bike. Like, I'm okay with it, but it's just not really what I want. And so I'm either A, going to buy a brand new Kink Gap XL or another 21-inch framed complete of some sort of Sunday. I've always wanted a Sunday, so I've been looking into those. But pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the $100 that my mom gave me, I'm going to invest it in a brand new complete to build on. And I know that kind of contradicts my channel. It kind of contradicts what I've said in the past about how used BMX isn't bad. And it isn't. I rode on this bike for 2 years, and I'm still going to ride it. That's why I changed the wheel out. I'm still going to ride this bike for now, just so that I can still ride and enjoy a bike while I'm saving for the next bike. But I needed that jump up so that I could look in to start saving to buy a bike. So that's where I'm at right now. The other thing I'm considering, guys, is not this season coming up, but the next season after that. I'm considering moving into downhill, or at least hardtail, aggressive hardtail mountain biking. And there's a couple reasons for that. Main reason is that I'm getting older. So the tricks and stuff like that are fun, and I enjoy doing them, but I would rather do trails. I miss trails so much, and I love doing street riding, but there's just not that much space in Erie to do. I'm going to the same spots over and over and over again in Erie. Whereas with the woods, there's all kinds of places to ride in Erie. There's all kinds of places to ride trails in Erie. And I just think I'd get better footage, and it would just be a better situation altogether. So that's down the road. That's down the ways. It's still Team Hybrid BMX for now, but I'm just letting you know now as a prerequisite, a pre-warning that maybe sometime in the past this might become also a mountain bike channel. I still keep BMX in the fold when I go to skate parks and stuff like that. But I'm really considering getting into mountain biking just because there's a lot of opportunity out here for that. Whereas BMX is starting to become a thing of the past here in Erie, unfortunately. I've tried to make it work. There are kids out here that are riding, which is awesome, but there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of buzz with it anymore. I think, I don't know why this sport in this side of the U.S. is just not as prominent as it used to be. So I'm hoping that that'll change over time. Maybe when I open up a bike shop and brewery, which is like my ultimate goal, maybe then it'll start to work. But until then, I'm going to keep on releasing content to hopefully still motivate people and eventually get into mountain bikes and stuff like that and still do the brew side of things too come wintertime. So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a good one. Sorry I made this video so long. I'm hoping this doesn't take forever to upload, but I'm going to upload it tonight, and then I will try to upload a couple of the other videos later on this week. But thanks for your patience. New viewers, please don't feel free to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Also, give me suggestions on what kind of 21-inch bike I should buy. Go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Links or whatever can also be left in comments, so don't be afraid to leave a link. Show me what you think would be a good bike for me. I'm about 6'1", and I weigh about 190 pounds. So keep that in mind, guys. No 20-inch, okay? So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a good one, and we'll catch you next time on Team Hybrid BMX. Deuces. What's up, ladies and gents? It's Greg from Team Hybrid BMX. I know it's been a while, and I decided I was going to try to just do a ride without making a video. Just chill by myself, you know? Enjoy myself. And there's something missing, isn't there? Yeah, this. This is what you get when you try to grind. You guys have seen the video where I've grinded this ledge, and I put it in the beginning of almost every video. It's a marble ledge right down here on State Street, and it's connected to the federal courthouse. And across the street is the police station. And I got sketched out because the first time I did it, it was wet, and there was a bush right there, so I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I got sketched out by the freaking bush. I've been doing mad awesome shit all night long. And then I get to this ledge, and all hell, it shits the bed, of course. So what ends up happening is marble ledge, broken chain. See a police officer, get sketched out, go to freaking grind the ledge anyway, and I hit my chain directly off the ledge, and bammo, I blew a link. Check it out. Here, hold on. There we go. Bango! Broke a link. So, guess who's walking home from 7th and State all the way to 34th in Holland? This guy. So, other than that though, it was a successful session. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I made some really big drops that I've never done before, which was really cool. And it's getting me amped up to eventually here buy a mountain bike, which I think I mentioned that to you guys. I don't know if I did, but I'll put it in there as a clip for the next video. I'll just edit the video and add this clip. So anyways, guys, I hope you're having a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Team Hybrid BMX. Deuces. So after walking 27 blocks home, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to get the good lighting. Here we go. There we go. There's some good lighting. I realized that not only did I blow my chain. Look at the teeth on my sprocket, man. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they are like, look at that. Look at that one. It's bent. It's done. This sprocket is done. Look at how bent that tooth is, dude. It's like, wing. It's done. So this sprocket is, look at that. Look at these teeth. It's done. This sprocket has had its day. I mean, it worked really good while it did. It didn't match the color of the bike anyway. And again, this is proving why I need a new bike. So, save the money up, buy the new bike. Guys, it's just going to be a little while before I make a good video. It's just going to be a while. I just realized that my dreams for the coming up weekend is totally toast. I'm going to have to spend $25 on a sprocket, another $20 or $30 on a new chain. Yeah, I'll probably have a shop put it on. Uh, uh, I don't even know. My driver teeth are probably fine on my cassette, but yeah, it's part of BMX. You know, you replace stuff, you have to fix stuff. I mean, it lasted a year. It gave me a good year, and actually, a year, almost 2 years. It gave me before the sprocket's done, and now the chain's done. So, but anyways, guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful one. And again, catch you next time. Team Myra BMX. Later. So what is up, ladies and gents? Here we are, and oh my gosh, what is this? When did the rims turn purple? When did they get painted purple? What is this sprocket? That's not the same sprocket. That was a red sprocket before. Wait, what are these? Are these? What color are these? What is this? That's garbage. What are those? What are those? When did I get these? When did I get? Whoa! So those were. Oh, and those were. Oh, and no. What are these? What kind of grips are these? Vans Colt. Maybe that's what they. I don't know. Let me look. Let me take. Open. Unboxing. Stupid one hand. Unboxing. There we go. Okay. Oh man, it looked like the bottom of my Vans. What did it say on the side? Colt. Oh no, I dropped the other one. It made it dirty. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm done being silly. Okay, so this is what happened for my birthday. I was in a conflict. I was either gonna get rid of the bike completely because, let's see, where is it? This back rim, you guys have already seen the problems with the back rim on this bike, but then listen to the freaking cassette. I mean, it's just dull, it's dead. Reaction was horrible, and then look at how bad. I want you guys to see it without the tire on, how bad the warp is. I mean, it's just so warped. It's really bad. It's really badly warped, and I still didn't take off that stupid notification. So there's the front rim. The front, or the rear rim, the front rim is completely, I didn't realize this. The front rim, the bearings are so gone that, look at this. I am putting force into that, and it is not moving at all. The front bearings are completely shot on the front rim. So, then, I didn't show you guys this video, which I'm going to try to, I guess I'll try to pull it out of the archives and see if I still have it. But I'll put in a clip right here, right after this, if I show you what happened to my original sprocket. I bent the living hell out of it, and the teeth were almost gone. I was like pretty much bending teeth. And I bent the hell out of the sprocket on a ledge downtown when I went riding about a week and a half ago. So the big argument was, what do I do next? Do I buy a whole new complete bike, or do I buy rims and a sprocket, and how much is that going to cost me? And I thought about, okay, if I replace both rims, I replace the sprocket, I replace my grips, and technically I need new pedals, and I needed a new chain because I screwed up my chain. I'm sitting there going, well, how the hell am I going to afford? It's going to be the price of a new bike. I might as well go buy a new complete. So I'm like sitting there on my hands, like trying to decide what to do, because my mom was really awesome and sent me some money for my birthday. And I had enough to go and buy a new complete bike, but I love this bike. I like the way this frame is set up geometrically. It's not horrible. It's a good riding bike, and I want to prove you guys from the beginning, what I've been saying from the beginning of this whole entire series, my whole entire channel is dedicated to used BMX. And not only used BMX, but restoring used BMX. So why would I go buy a new BMX? Because that makes me look like a hypocrite, right? So I'm like, okay, what's the next option? So I go to my local bike shop, one of my local bike shops, one of my new favorite ones. His name's the name of the shop is AR Adams, but it's owned by a guy named Gary. And Gary is freaking awesome. I mean, he's a good dude. He grew up riding BMX. He keeps a huge BMX catalog. If you guys ever need a part for BMX and you're riding in Erie, or you're just passing through and you need a new rim or whatever, or a new pair of forks, or a new pair of bars, or whatever you might need for your bike, he'll have it for BMX. And he's like the only person in town who has everything. Now, I'll tell you to go to Mr. West too if you're needing a haircut plus bike parts. But I'm telling you, like, Gary really cares about the BMX scene, and I think he wishes there was a resurgence like I do. There are still some older guys that used to ride BMX that are now getting their kids into it, like me, which is really cool, and that's keeping them in business. But that, along with his road bikes and mountain bikes, which, you know, is typical of most bike shops. But him, I'm just proud that he actually has this. Now, the grips I did not get from Gary. He did not have these in stock. Actually, I don't think even Mr. West had these in stock, especially in purple like this, which is what I wanted. I didn't want them in the gum color, and I didn't want them in the black color, which they do come in, guys, if you're looking for them. You can find them on Amazon. My dad was nice enough to send me a gift card to Amazon for my birthday. And so I bought these really nice Colt/Vans collaboration grips. And it's just like the gum of the shoe, which is really cool. The same pattern, and it's the same kind of gum material too, which is really heavy duty. It's nice. You know what? I'm gonna have to ask him. I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but I'm gonna have to ask Duke. He has a pair of the gum colored ones for his bike, and they're really awesome. Again, guys, I'm sorry about the notification thing. It's really annoying, and I'm gonna try to figure it out on my phone. Unfortunately for this video, you guys are just gonna have to get used to it for now. But going back to this kit. This kit was up on the wall for the longest time. I saw it last year, and I was kind of questioning myself, like, maybe I should buy this kit because it's only $250. You know, it looks like it's worth it. And I don't really, at first I didn't even know, I knew who Salt was, but I knew it was kind of like a collaboration effort. But I wasn't exactly sure what Monster was. Well, little did I know that Salt is the co-parent company. It's the dual company of Redline and Alienation rims. And here I was thinking that these were just, you know, I looked at the rims at first and I'm like, okay, maybe they're just singles. Maybe they're high singles. But I go to put the tires on, which, as you can see, I haven't filled them up with air yet. I literally just put them on last night. I just fit them on last night. But they're actually low doubles, surprisingly. They're low doubles. This kit came with the wheels, complete wheels. It came with the sprocket. It came with this chain, this purple. I don't know if you guys can tell if it's purple or not, but that's a purple chain. Here we go, against the white maybe. See a little bit better? Yeah, there we go. Purple chain. And it came with these awesome cold forged pegs, which I'm trying to decide if I really want to ride these or not. I might ride them in parks. But the only thing I don't like about these pegs, I'm not going to complain because I got them for this whole set for so cheap. But the only thing I don't like about these pegs is the fact that there's no bolt nipple to put them on. When you go to put them on your bike, they sit kind of in that indent where your wheel goes in, like in the cut. They sit there and they hold the peg in place when you're grinding harder stuff, which I do a lot. So I don't think I'll be using these guys for street, but when I do go to the park next weekend, I probably will put these on and see how they do. That, and I'm a little worried about how they'll do, honestly. They're cold forged. They're a little bit, they're not super heavy. They're about the same weight as my Odyssey JPEGs, or I'm sorry, MPEGs. But the MPEGs are built for what I do to them. They're built to take the abuse of the riding that I do. So yeah, that's that. I bought this set. I'm really super excited about it. I'll give you guys another little bit of the review video here in just a little bit once I have the chain put on. I had to go buy a chain breaker this is unfortunate, I had to go buy it at Walmart. So the only other thing this bike really needs right now, honestly, I mean, it could use a new pair of bars, but it's not a necessity right now. They're not so bent that I can't ride. But these pedals are getting there. I mean, they did their job. They did what they were supposed to do, but the pins are wearing right out of them. They don't match anything on the bike. I thought they were going to match better when I bought them. They didn't. But I'll give Mission a handshake. They're good. They're good pedals. Mission did a really good job on these pedals. I'm really quite impressed with Mission on that. Also, Mission cranks. These cranks have been great. They haven't done anything bad. I love the way they're cut out. The super splines, where there's so many little mini micro splines that they strip out. These ones are I think it's like eight spline, 3-piece, and they're really nice because of that. They have this single pinch bolt, which is really nice too, because it's just simple. It's a simple design, nothing complicated about it. They were affordable, and then I got to give it to Redline for the bearings. The bearings are still good after riding them for a year. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, this cold is bad. But yeah, I love the color of the wheels. And once I have this all together, guys, I'll do some portrait shots. I'll show you guys the cassette sound, because I know everybody loves cassette sound. And again, guys, my apologies for not putting out videos often, but I think I was pretty well explained in my Pittsburgh video a couple months ago as to why videos are just not happening as much lately. Maverick is getting a little bit older, and Katie just got a new job, so I should be able to put out some more content more often. That and finding this skate park in Jamestown was extremely helpful, because Jamestown's only an hour away rather than 2 hours like Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So this gives me a skate park that's a little bit closer. So the winter months is actually going to be really freaking awesome. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, guys, once I have the rest of this put together, got the grips on, pegs, chain, all that stuff, I'll do another little review video, and I'll put it, I don't know if I'm going to put it on this video. I'll probably go ahead and just end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the notifications. I'm going to take care of that before I come back with the review video of my complete bike. I just wanted you guys to see this. So, all right, y'all. I hope you have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next video, which will probably be like in the next couple of days. So, check you then. Deuces. What is up, guys? It's Greg from Team Hybrid BMX. So, my son just helped me put the rest of my bike together, which was really awesome of him. Thank you so much, Mason. You're the best son in the world. He helped me a lot, and I taught him BMX, which was super awesome. And here we go with the notification thing again. I swear to God, it's my phone, man. It's driving me nuts. Hopefully I get to Cricut and get it fixed soon. Anyway, so forgive me if it goes ding, okay? But either way, this is a review video of the bike. Mason helped me with just holding the chain while I punched out a link. I don't know if you guys have ever had to do that before. I tried buying a cheap chain breaker from Walmart. It was junk. Don't ever buy chain breakers from Walmart. They're junk. The Bell chain breakers are garbage. They don't work. They don't do what you're supposed to do. Just get a hammer, get a punch, and you know what? I'll just do a review. I'll do a video for you guys. I'll use a piece of old chain, and I'll teach you guys how to punch. It is so helpful to just punch out a link. Just trust me. So anyways, guys, let's get on to this review very quickly because I want to go back to watching Sunday football. Deuces. Okay, so here we are. Still the same old Gap XL, but it ain't old no more. There's some new parts on it. Okay, so let's start off with up top. You guys remember I rode the Charlie Crumlish grips last season. They were awesome. I loved them. They were super soft, super comfortable. But with super soft and super comfortable comes with easy wear. And by mid-season this season, they were done. Those grips were toast. I mean, I was wearing holes in them. They're bad. But other than that, they rode great. I loved the grips. They were super comfy. Like I said, they were really awesome. They were Merit grips. Wonderful grips. Just wore out really quickly. So we're going to try these guys out now. These are the Colt Vans grips. If you guys haven't heard about these, you should definitely check them out. I've heard a lot of good people saying good things about them. I would love to get the tires that match eventually, but right now I'm just going to be happy with grips because tires are like, I don't know, I think they're like $30 a piece. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, so new grips. Now, the next part was like a series of things that I bought. Now, I want to show you the one thing that's not, the things that aren't on the bike right now, that I'm going to probably put them on at the park this week when I go to Jamestown to Soaring Up. I've got a set of purple Cold Forge steel pegs. They look like they're decent. I'm kind of half tempted to just throw on my M pegs instead, but I'll try these out at the park because they look like they'd be good for the park, but probably not great for. So they're just kind of really smooth, and they look like they would be. They're kind of thin. They look like they would wear out really quick. So I'm not talking smack on them quite yet because, you know, they came with a set that was really affordable. So, and that set was this. It came with these Monster, let's see if I can get the label. You guys can see the label here. They're Monster Alienation Redline is the company that's making them or designing them. At first, when I went in the shop, even Gary thought these were singles, which I was kind of like on the fence. I was like, are those really singles? They don't look like singles to me. You know, maybe they're low doubles, but I guess they could be singles, and everybody's kind of running singles now. Not my thing, though. I don't like singles because I'm a bigger rider and I blow through rims. Henceforth, the Alienation PBRs that I destroyed. But this came as a set. It came with both of the Monster rims complete, plus a sprocket, plus a chain, plus those pegs. And if you guys check it out, the chain is purple. The sprocket is purple, which is, I mean, it's a really nice sprocket too. I blew out my other sprocket, and I was waiting to get a purple sprocket anyways to kind of match the whole theme that I was doing. We still have to buy new pedals right now. We're still rocking the Mission plastics, and the pins are like gone. So that's because Greg still needs to learn how to grind correctly instead of grinding my freaking, grinding the crap out of everything with my pedals. Anyway. But they've been on here for almost 2 years, so it's time to call it quits and get some new ones. And then we have the Mission 3-piece cranks. I'm trying to remember what exactly these cranks are. If you guys go back in a previous video, I'm sure I've reviewed them before. They ride great, they're wonderful, and I love them. The rest of it's just the simple components that came with the bike. The kink integrated seat post and seat. The Mission front loader stem, which I would like to get a top load stem eventually, but I'm not like freaking out. The original kink bars, kink frame, Gap XL frame, and kink forks. So everything it's starting to not become stock. It's starting to become a custom BMX bike, and that's what this channel is about, guys. I mean, from the beginning, I was thinking about getting a new bike. I really was. I thought I had enough money, and I was really close, actually, to being able to buy a brand new bike. And I said, you know what? Instead of buying a brand new one, that's not how my channel works. That's not how I've built bikes in the past. How I've built bikes in the past is predominantly is that except for the first bike I ever owned, excuse me, is that I buy a used bike, and I buy all kinds of custom components for it. So, and it's great because it makes the bike yours. So similar to like motorcycle culture is BMX culture, really any bike culture for that matter, is you're making it personally yours. Like most people probably wouldn't ride purple stuff, I'm assuming. Maybe some people would. I know there are guys out there in the industry that are huge on the purple thing. I love it, but I don't think they would do the like seafoamy green plus purple and white. I don't think they would do that. That's just me. But that's the great thing, is it makes it me. It makes it my bike. You know what I mean? I know my bike out of anybody's bike. If this bike ever got stolen, I mean, I probably would never find it again, but I would know it was my bike if I saw it within the day that it got stolen. Because it's really hard to hide the color of this bike. And the parts. I know the parts. They're all parts I picked out personally. Rather than just a stock bike where it could be a dime a dozen bike. Anybody could have that bike. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review video and the video before this. And as soon as I should have internet at the end of this week, so I should be able to pump out some more videos for you guys. I know Phil was really talking about getting some awesome content for you guys at Soaring Up, so he wants to get some clips. I definitely want to get clips, and we're hopefully going to drag our buddy Hector with us too. So, and maybe we'll get Duke. Maybe we'll get lucky, and Dookie will come along too. So, anyways, guys, I hope you had a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves some football and some good food and some family time. And we'll catch you next time on Team Hybrid BMX. Deuces.